Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful, rainy, morning, right? Yeah, it's morning. Sorry. Focus. Focus. Okay. It's morning. Um, yeah, it took a lot to try to get here today. I'm going to be completely honest. I was so demotivated today. Beyond all measures. Honestly, I was just so demotivated. But if you want something and you are unwilling to get it, then the chances are that you're gonna get it is very unlikely, right? And that comes with body goals, that comes with spirituality, that comes with financial goals, that comes with everything, honestly. So I'm sorry we're doing some car interview right now. I didn't want to go outside because it's super windy and all you're gonna hear is instead of me actually saying anything. But so all that aside, so I had to come to gym today. I think I missed yesterday. I did miss yesterday because I was honestly just been one of those weeks. Honestly, it's been one of those weeks where I just didn't want to do anything. I was just so demotivated, and I don't know why. But you get to that point sometimes after doing something so repetitive, even gymming. Even though I love going to the gym, and if I miss a day, I feel it. I get this urge, like, what am I doing with my life? But you still get to that point where you're, damn, can I still do this? Do I want to do this? I do this every day. Yeah, the answer should always be yes. Yes, if you want to grow in any way possible. Oh, sorry, my keys are falling. Any way possible, you have to be willing to do the things that others won't do to get the things that others won't have. Am I right or am I right? So yeah, today we're doing legs. I usually don't incorporate calves. If you've watched my other videos, I usually don't incorporate calves on legs. I do that on a separate day. I do calves with shoulders and forearms. I like doing because shoulders isn't a long day for me. Because my shoulders burn like the power of 1,000 suns during those times, during shoulder day. So I'm going to do I do calves and forearms on shoulder day. So today we're doing legs. We might incorporate some abs. I want to do a separate video maybe tomorrow of just an ab day. So we'll see if I do abs today. Maybe not. That's an excuse right there. So we'll see. So yeah, let's do some legs, and it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn, but it's gonna feel amazing. It's gonna be an amazing burn. So this is something that I usually don't incorporate in my videos, but I do them often, I guess. And that's stretching. Especially, well, I am super happy that I decided to do a good amount of stretching before this leg workout, because you'll see at the end of this workout I couldn't even do leg extensions. My legs were destroyed. But the first thing that you saw was me doing kicks, and those, honestly, if you don't do them before you do squats or any leg exercise, I highly recommend that you at least try them. Before you judge them, try them, because they stretch out your pelvis, they work with your hip mobility. It's really good, especially these that I'm doing right now with this leg going across my body with my other leg being stretched behind me. It helps with your pelvis, so when you're doing squats, and I was intending to do a good amount of squats this leg session, so it honestly just helps. And I usually don't incorporate them because it's just stretches, and I don't even want to see stretches in videos, but I really feel like these are good, and you should, if you don't, you should try them every once in a while, and see the before and after with your results and your exercises. It really helps with hip mobility, and yeah, just just all that. And butterflies. These butterflies are honestly amazing. But the first exercise, so if you've seen my other videos, I usually do everything in supersets. And my first exercises are going to be adductors and squats. And adductors, I did that little stretch crack thing in the beginning. I usually always do. I guess it's habit now, because I feel like it just puts everything back into place. Like if my hips are hurting or any of my lower back, going onto this machine when I'm doing adductors and then doing that little crack, you'll feel cracks everywhere in your pelvis, in your hips, and your everywhere. And honestly, I usually when I do adductors, I go for quite a good amount, and for pretty heavy. So these exercises, even when I'm doing these squats right now, I'm going for 23 sets. Every superset is, so it's 3 sets of the first set of 20, second set of 15, third set of either 12 to 15, depending on how I felt at the end of my second set. But I'm doing, and I know people are like, oh, you're doing squats on a Smith machine? You're a douche. I get it. But like I said in the beginning of this video, I was not feeling at all, especially doing legs today. But I did it. I still went to do squats on the Smith machine, and just the results I got after the leg day today, my legs were in pain forever. So my second superset is gonna be outer thighs, which are really nice. They really focus on your butt too. Honestly, you'll feel them. You will feel them. You see, I'm like patting my butt because it's just so sore. But it's just, you'll feel them. And I'm gonna superset this second superset also again with squats, just because I was really feeling squats. And every time I did a squat exercise, I increased the weight. So I did 6, you could say 6 sets of squats, and I increased the weight every single time. For my second superset though, I didn't go for 20, 15, 12. I did, because the weight was pretty heavy, my legs were already feeling it. You can just see it in my face in this video, in this right now. The weight was a little heavy, so I went for 12, 10, 8, or 12, 10, 10, something like that. But I increased the weight every single time, just because I like doing that. I feel like if I don't increase the weight, I'm not really pushing myself hard enough. It stays the same. It's kind of like doing body weight. You can do pull-ups, forever, and you can do dips forever for your body weight. But after a while, if you incorporate some weight into your dips or some weight into your pull-ups, you'll see a drastic change in your body. And that's just how I feel about it. One important thing when I train people, they don't realize, but when you're doing squats, you want to push up with your heels. And you want to focus on that because that's where you'll get the most power. You have your butt sticking out. If you'll have your butt sticking out and you're pushing up with your heels. And you'll see it, and this is fast forwarded because this took forever because my legs were in such pain by this point. So I fast forward this the next 2 exercises because or else the clip would have been too long. But same with doing squats. You want to push up with your heels, and really that's where you get the most power. And these are nice. The hack squat machine is, honestly, you can do it both ways. You can do a reverse or facing forward. I'm doing reverse right now because I just did already so many squats. You see me shaking my legs because the lactic acid buildup is just so much right now. Honestly, you'll see the last exercise. I feel like I stopped 3 or 4 times going for 20. But you do what you gotta do, and I really do enjoy it. The pain is nice. It sounds messed up, but the pain is nice and it's worth it at the end of the day, especially if you're aiming for something like strength or bodybuilding goals. You know that if you're feeling pain, you're like, okay, I'm doing something good. And that's the way I felt throughout this whole exercise, throughout this whole leg day. This is also sped up my single leg presses because you don't want to see me do 20 on each leg, and that was like a 3-4 minute clip, so I sped it up, made it about a minute, and that just makes sense in my mind. But yeah, single leg press, it attacks, I'm gonna say it attacks mostly the quad, but you can see it in my face. But it's just a different angle because when you're doing squats, you really feel it in your hamstrings, your quads. Sometimes your lower back if you're not doing it to right. But doing a single leg press on one of these machines, you feel it all over, your whole quad. You just feel it just explode. It's just a different angle. So, different angles, different machines, they work out different things. And over here, I left the clip. This is not fast forwarded, but I left the part of me adjusting the machine because this is something that people don't do often at all. They don't adjust the machines. They'll go and hop into a machine. They'll be 5'4", and they'll hop into a machine where a guy was 6'2", and he has completely different length than you. So don't forget, always adjust your machines. Always, because without it, you're not really getting what you need. You're probably affecting another muscle or probably injuring yourself in a way without even realizing that you're injuring yourself. And the last clip is about to come up. When I do leg extensions, and I like to superset extensions and laying curls. It's a good variation. So yeah, you see me adjusting the height because apparently Shaquille O'Neal was sitting on this and he has the longest legs. So I had to adjust it for my tiny legs. And man, the burn on this was so bad. But while this clip ends, thank you all so much for watching. If you learned anything or if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit that bell to receive notifications. I really appreciate it. And leave a comment if you want me to try something or if I can fix something or if I can talk about something. Let me know. I would always love to read these comments and figure out what you guys want and don't want. And man, I'm really dying. You can see it in my face. I'm just dying. I'm still trying to go for 20. I just don't stop. I don't stop. I'm in pain, I'm dying, I know I'm doing good, so I'll just keep going until I'm finished. I don't care how long it's gonna take. I don't care how painful it is. It's gonna finish. It's gonna get completed. That's just the way it is. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. It's about to end, so I'll see you all in another video. Thanks a lot.